Well, holy shit, Donald Trump is president of the United States. Donnie J. Trump. You might be asking, why does a grown man have a doll of Donald Trump? Well, I don't have a good reason. I should have put this video up yesterday. I'm just gonna talk about the election of President Donald J. Trump. I didn't think this was gonna happen. I didn't vote for him. Today I watched Phil DeFranco's video from yesterday, and yesterday I was just too upset to make a video about it, to be honest with you. And you know, I did some thinking, done some talking to people. I do have a friend who's actually a Trump supporter, and to my surprise so far, everybody I've talked to that was for Trump has been gracious. At least where I live, here in Colorado. On Facebook, it's a mind blow. Most of my friends think like I do, and I'll tell you who I voted for. Even though I was a gigantic Bernie Sanders supporter, I voted for Hillary Clinton, and she won the state here in Colorado. But you know, this was the most divisive election I have ever witnessed in my life, and it's going to take forever to heal. To reiterate a point that Phil DeFranco made, Phil said, you know, she won the popular vote, and she still lost the election. And, you know, the Electoral College, to me, it didn't matter if she won or he won. I still think it's an antiquated relic. Let's say there's a state that she won 51% to 49%. She gets all the Electoral College votes. You know, so California automatically hers. 55 Electoral College votes. I don't think that's right. I think it's 2016, almost 2017. I think that you have technology now that would basically say we don't need to suppress the 49% of those people who voted for Trump or Hillary or whatever it works. I think that the popular vote should matter more, especially in a federal election. This isn't a state election. This is a federal election. And in a federal election, the popular vote, to me, that means more Americans voted for her, but he gets to be president. Someone please explain the logic of this to me. I know I'm not super high energy today, but I really just wanted to address this. In fact, I'm using that app Snacked a lot, obviously. Made a video about it yesterday. You guys can check it out after this video if you haven't seen it yet. And it's a really cool new app. It's a great place for Viners, but it's also a great place for people who want to ask questions, and then people like you can just go back and just reply to me, and then I can swipe them all together and make a stack and then feature your answers to questions that I ask you here on the topic, which makes my show way more fun. I think it makes it way more fun because it becomes a conversation. And if you watch this show and if you like my channel, you become part of the show. Earlier today, I went on Snack and asked you guys how you feel about Donald Trump being president, and I asked for your responses, and here's one that I really liked. What's up, everybody? Here on Snack, I wanted to ask a question for their topic today, and I would like your video replies. How do you feel about Donald Trump being the next president of the United States? Whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're mad, let me know. I'm going to feature some of my favorite responses on today's YouTube episode of the topic, and let's get going.
Hey Bob, that's how my dear friend Jess feels about Trump being president. Just saying.
Look, we don't know if the world's going to end. We don't. Right now it looks like, you know, relations with Russia are going to be even better. Putin's come out, congratulated Trump, and that stuff that's going on over there in Syria is serious business. Syria, serious business. And I don't want World War III. I don't know about you. I'm not down with it. So hopefully, I'm praying that Donald Trump surprises us all and actually manages office a lot different than he ran his campaign, which was abhorrent. A lot of people overlooked it. Obviously, he got elected president. But right now, if you want a white guy like me, if you're a woman, if you're a Muslim, if you're Hispanic, African American, you're really thinking today, holy crap, this guy? But for the time being, until he does anything crazy, he is the president-elect. So I think the American thing to do is to hope for the best, and until he starts doing crazy shit, just everybody be nice to each other. Let's see if this thing works out. All right, so tomorrow, better topic. I need one, okay? So let me know in the comments below what I should be talking about tomorrow, and I promise it won't be this depressing. You better not screw it up, Donnie.